Hi, everyone. It's a small crew tonight, but I love small crews. Welcome, everyone, to the Poetry Project. My name is Miriam Arsanios. I'm the program director here, and I'm extremely thrilled tonight to welcome Emily XYZ and Myers Bartlett, who are in the kitchen and coming out right now. Hey, woo! For the launch of this incredible album, OMSHIVA Michigan, which is for sale over there at the table. I invite you all to grab a copy. And before we begin, I'm going to read a short introduction from Nicole Wallace, who wasn't able to be here tonight. But before we begin, just one announcement, actually. This is our second to last event of the season at the Poetry Project, and our last event is next Wednesday, June 4th, and you're welcome to come, but it's going to be our volunteer and intern potluck reading to celebrate our volunteers who have been coming very devotedly supporting us throughout all the spring season. So thank you to our volunteers, and we're going to be celebrating them next week. What else? I think that's it for me, really. I will now read this introduction that Nicole sent us from afar. Okay, it's been such a joy, so I'm speaking as Nicole here. It's been such a joy and honor to be in conversation and in collaboration with Emily and Myers over the past year. OMSHIVA Michigan, the record we're celebrating into the world this evening, came together over a number of years. Initial conversations about this project began between Emily and Myers and the project's previous executive director, Carl de Kuyen. Picking up where things left off, I reconnected with Emily and Myers last spring. From there, we began our work to materialize the 7 collaborative poems that Emily and Myers recorded with Axe-Houghton at Dubway Studios into this gorgeous EP. I want to express my deepest gratitude to Emily and Myers for their patience, flexibility, and understanding through this unexpectedly multi-year project as I grew my sea legs in my new role as executive director. Such gracious collaborators and always generous with their time as we navigated the more technical aspects of pressing an album, a first for me. I know you both put so much heart and care into this project, and it was incredible to be able to support and see your vision all the way through. I also want to thank my dear colleague, Anna Cataldo, who couldn't be here tonight, who also worked closely on this project with Myers and Emily. I'm so sorry I can't be with you all this evening as I had hoped, but I could not be more thrilled for us to finally host you both tonight at the Poetry Project, and after much anticipation, to be able to celebrate and share OMSHIVA Michigan with our friends and wider community. I'll be listening and celebrating you and this beautiful EP from far this evening. And now a biographical note. Emily XYZ has been writing and performing poetry since the 1980s. Her first recorded spoken word piece was Who Shot Sadat, a rhythmic poem for one voice released as a vinyl 44 in 1982. During the 80s, XYZ mostly performed as vocalist-lyricist with her post-punk band, the Meth Genies. She began experimenting with multiple voice poetry in 1986 with Phil Spector, a work for 6 voices and 3 DJs on toy phonographs, which premiered at the Poetry Project in October of that year, in this very room. Soon, XYZ turned to writing and performing 2-voice poems, and in 1992, began working with actor Myers Bartlett. They were regulars on the early slam scene at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe and at the Poetry Project and the groundbreaking performance nightclubs Jackie 60 and Mother. On their own or as part of the seminal spoken word companies, the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Live and Real Life Poetry, XYZ and Bartlett have performed in theaters, art centers, galleries, colleges, and clubs across the US and in Canada, Germany, and Australia. XYZ is the author of the Emily XYZ songbook, Poems for Two Voices, also available over there for sale. In addition to her long collaboration with Emily XYZ on stage and in the recording studio, Myers Bartlett is an established voiceover artist with numerous credits to her name. OMSHIVA Michigan is the first time Emily and Myers have recorded the poems as they have performed them all these years without music or other backing tracks. They leave that for future DJs and remixers with love. The recording, production, and pressing of OMSHIVA Michigan was supported by generous funding from the Axe-Houghton Foundation. Please join me in welcoming Emily XYZ and Myers Bartlett to the stage.
Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. We are so happy to see you. Thanks to the Poetry Project. This, I understand, is the second to last event of the season. Woohoo! Everybody gets to go home soon. So we're just going to do, some of this stuff. We're going to do most of the stuff off of, I guess we're going to do all the stuff off of OMSHIVA Michigan. I don't really like to talk too much about the stuff, but but I feel a few words are in order. The first piece we're going to do is called Casino in Joliet, and it's about aging in the United States today. Yeah. When I think about all the things that we've done, all the lives we saved, all the hearts and minds we won, I wonder whatever happened to the future I believed in. I worked all my life, now I can't afford to die, and Social Security is a gun beside the bed. And when I think about all the places we've been, all the nature preserves camps, where the rivers begin, the symphony orchestras, the high school plays, the rising sun, the Radisson, television, yeah, now at last I am going to my reward, boarding a bus bound for a casino in Joliet. Ha! Lulls, lulls. When I get to that place where my future is secure, when I get to that place where my money is no good, when I get to that place where my future is secure, when I get to that place where my future is no more, I'm gonna gamble it away, 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 yeah. When I think about all the chances we had, all the treasure we wasted, all the castles in the sand, how strange to say it shouldn't be this way. Oh, United States, at the end of the day, I guess the rich got richer and the scissors hit the rock. I guess that all that money I thought was mine is now in someone else's pocket. Now at last I am going to my reward, boarding a bus bound for a casino in Joliet. Ha! Lulls, lulls. When I get to that place where my husband is already, when I get to that place where my brother is already, when I get to that place where we're going for the day, where work is all over and money is play, where my future is no more and no more is okay. Well, when I think about how we scrimped and saved, all the hours at the factory, working like a slave, it's just so damn funny. We should end up here, saving for a jackpot, looking for a chance to buy back the safety that I thought I had built up already. Now at last I am going to my reward. Now at last I am going to my reward. Now at last I am going to my reward, boarding a bus bound for a casino in Joliet. Ha! Set list. Sorry about that. Ready?
Oh. Yeah, now I am. I was thinking of something else. Oops. Now I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that's clear, though it might be something you don't want to hear, separation of church and state.
If you must tell wrong from right, well,
this much is spelled out in black and white. Separation
of church
and state. Separation
of church
and state. When I pick it up and read it,
When
I
I
see.
pick it up and read it,
When I pick it up and read it, I see these are the very first words of the First Amendment to the Constitution, right? These are the very first words. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, separation
of church
and state. All the things that are out of control, all the things that are amiss. All the things that are out of control, all the things that are amiss.
What's a believer to do?
That are out of control,
Blame
all
the
things that are amiss.
ACLU. Skip
All
to
the
Amendment
things
2.
that are out of control,
Replace
all the
with
things that
Commandments
are
1
amiss.
through 10.
What's a believer to do? Blame the ACLU. Skip to Amendment 2. Replace with Commandments 1 through 10 and pray. When you know what's best.
When you know what's best.
When you know what's best for the rest of the world, that's a sign it's time to shut up. Shut up. These are the very first words of the First Amendment to the Constitution, right? These are the very first words. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, separation
of church
and state. Separation
of church
and state.
Stand by to testify, stand by to bear witness. Stand by to testify, stand by to bear witness. Stand by to testify, stand by to bear witness. Stand by to testify, stand by to bear witness.
Skip to Amendment 2.
Testify, stand by to bear witness.
1 through 10. Replace
with Commandments 1 through 10. Replace.
Here's a thing that's clear.
Replace.
Separation.
Separation.
Separation of church and state. Replace.
Jesus Day is June 10th in
Replace.
Texas.
Replace.
Jesus Day is June 10th in
Replace.
Texas.
Replace with
Jesus Day
Commandments
is
1
June
through
10th
10.
in
Replace.
Texas.
Replace.
Jesus Day is June 10th in
Replace
Texas.
with Commandments 1 through 10. Replace.
Line forms on the right, babe.
Replace.
Babe.
Replace.
Line forms on the right, babe.
Replace with
Babe.
Commandments 1 through 10. Replace.
Line forms on the right, babe.
Replace.
Babe.
Replace.
On the right. On the
Replace
right.
with Commandments 1 through 10. Replace.
On the right, babe.
Babe.
Jesus Day is June 10th.
Line
Jesus
forms
Day
on
is
the right,
June
babe.
10th.
Babe.
Jesus Day is June 10th in
Line
Texas.
forms on the right, babe.
On the right, babe. On the
Line
right, babe.
forms on the right, babe. Ask yourself, are you better off now? Ask yourself, are you better off now? Ask
Separation
yourself, are you
of
better
church
off
and
now?
state.
Ask yourself, are you better off now?
Separation
Ask yourself,
of
are you better
church
off
and
now?
state.
Ask yourself, are you better off now? Separation of church and state. Ask
Jesus Day
yourself, are
is
you better
June
off
10th.
now? Ask
Jesus
yourself,
Day
are
is
you better
June
off
10th.
now? Ask
Jesus
yourself,
Day
are
is
you better
June
off
10th
now?
in
Babe.
Texas.
When you know what's best, when you know what's best, when you know what's best for the rest of the world, that's a sign it's time to shut up. Shut up. These are the very first words.
The First Amendment to the Constitution.
Right. These are the very first words.
of the First Amendment to the Constitution.
Right. These are the very first words. Congress shall make no law.
Respecting an establishment of religion.
Congress shall make no law.
Respecting an establishment of religion.
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, separation,
of church and state.
Separation.
Of church and state. Of church
Separation.
and state.
Separation.
Of church and state.
Separation
of church.
and state. Separation of church and state. We're doing OMSHIVA Michigan. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I like that piece. So OMSHIVA Michigan, this piece started out like I lived in Ann Arbor, Michigan for 5 years. What was it? 2005 to 2010?
yes.
Well, 2011,
Yep.
really.
Yep.
Anyway, right when the financial meltdown and the housing crisis were really, really hitting, and they hit Southeast Michigan really hard. And it was a time when, you know, a lot of things just, you sort of had this sense that a lot of things were ending, like a way of life was kind of ending, right? And I think Detroit is like the greatest American city. I'm not from Michigan, I'm from upstate New York, but I have a lot of, I had a lot of feeling for what I saw in Michigan, and I had a lot of feeling for the suffering that I saw during that financial meltdown. And so anyway, this is a piece that came out of it. It's called OMSHIVA Michigan. Ha! Look at this.
A 1967 Pontiac GTO, VIN number 242-677P123068.
Color,
Year, regimental
1967.
red.
Make, Pontiac. Model,
Ha!
GTO.
Look at this.
Body,
This was the
convertible. Color,
480th
regimental
GTO
red.
produced
Trim,
at the
red
Pontiac
bucket.
Assembly in
Engine,
Pontiac,
400
Michigan
CU,
in
325
1967.
HP V8 nom.
9,517
turbo automatic.
GTO
Rear, 10 bolt,
convertibles were made in
336 to 1.
1967.
This was the
This was the
480th
480th
GTO
to
produced
come
at the
off the line
Pontiac
at
Assembly
Pontiac.
in Pontiac,
Serial
Michigan in
number
1967. Serial number 242-677P123068.
Serial number breakdown.
Breakdown 2. Pontiac. 42.
42.
GTO. 67. Convertible. 7. 1967. P. Pontiac. Plant 123068.
9,517
Sequence
GTO
number.
convertibles
Cal
were
tag
made in
10B.
1967.
Built second week of
This was the
October
480th
67.
Cal tag 10B. Built second week of October
1967 GTO
1967.
convertible. Pond 480 plant. The 480th car C built at Pontiac. Car is a nice driver and is priced low end. Please call Lenny.
Will
Car is a nice
consider
driver.
interesting trades.
OMSHIVA Michigan. Options. 342 radio.
Replaced.
431 custom seat belts. 458 wheel covers.
Replaced.
472 front console. 501 power steering. 502
Miles to
power
go.
brakes.
Miles to go.
781
Butternut
turbo
yellow.
automatic
39,000
bias ply
miles.
tires.
That's a good. Isn't that a good deal?
What would it take?
cost? Miles to go. Miles to go, but no work. Miles to go. Miles to go, but no work. Miles to go, but no way. Miles to go, but no way. Miles to go. Miles to go. Miles to go, but no way. No way to get back what we had. To get back to work.
To get back to where we were.
With nothing.
Right to work.
You get to work.
Right to work.
With no contract.
Miles to go
you
with
get
no
to work
union.
with
You
no
get right
union.
to work. Right to
Isn't
work.
that a good deal?
Right to work.
Miles to go, but no way
Miles
to get
go,
back
but
what
no
we
way
had.
to get back to
Miles
where
to
we
go.
were. To
Miles
get back
to
to
go,
work.
but no way
Miles to
to
go.
get back what we
Miles to
had.
go.
Miles to go, but no way.
To get
Miles
back
to
what
go,
we
but no
had.
work.
Miles to go, but no way.
Miles to go, but no way.
Miles
No
to
way
go, but
to
no
get
way
back what
to
we
get back to
had.
where we were. What
What
would it
cost?
take?
What would it take
cost
to get back what we
to where
had?
we were?
What would it cost?
take?
What
What
would
would
it
it
take?
cost to
What would
restore
it
it to
cost?
original
What would it
condition?
take
To get back to
what
where we
had?
were?
What would it cost?
What would it take to restore it to
to
original
get back what we
condition?
had?
What would it take
cost to
do
bring
it all
back what
over
was
again?
lost?
What would it take
cost to
rebuild
restore
it?
it? To do it all over again?
To
If
bring
I could
back
take
what
it
was
back, I
lost?
would. If
There
I could
must
do
be
it
a
all over
fix.
again, I'd be
There
more
must be a
careful.
fix.
I'd think it
There
through.
must be a
I'd think it
do-over.
through better.
Let's think it
Is
through
there
again.
any way? Is there any way we can do a do-over?
Is there a
If
fix
I
for
could do
this?
it all over again,
Can
I
it
would.
be restored?
I would be more careful.
If it could be
I
fully
would think it
restored,
through
what would
better.
that cost?
If it could be,
If it could be fully
if it could
restored,
if
could
it
we
could be
drive it
fully
again?
restored,
Is that
would
what
that
we
be
want?
a good thing?
Can it be driven
Could
again?
we drive it again?
Road ready,
Can we
race
ever
ready,
drive it
8
again?
cylinders. How good
right
was it?
wing,
Depends
night
what
rally,
race you're in.
race
Street
relations.
legal or Le Mans.
How good was it? Depends. What race are you? What race are you? The body of the vehicle has been fully
Pontiac
restored.
GTO, built
Board
to be
30
driven
over
in a
with
real
stainless steel
head-turner,
swirl-polished
rust-free
intake valves.
California with a
The body of the
4-speed
vehicle was taken
transmission.
down to bare
Engine has
metal.
been replaced
The
with a
original
67,
quadrijet
68,
carb was
325
rebuilt.
horsepower
If I
396,
could do it all over
taken
again,
from a Chevy
I'd be more
Chevelle
careful.
SS.
If it could be
If I could do it all
restored, if it
over
could be
again, I
fully
think it through
restored,
better.
would it
Would it
work?
work? How would that work? If it
Would
could
it
be
work?
fully
How would
restored,
that
how would
work?
that look?
Would it
Could we
work?
drive it?
How would
Can
that
we ever
work?
drive it again? How good was it? Depends. What race are you in? What part of town? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, sir? You know you got a tail light out?
This is a very nice example of pure American muscle.
Rare, 1968 Olds,
Don't tease
442,
me. Don't
original
shoot. Where you
drivetrain,
going,
posi
sir?
rear axle
Hands
with
up.
factory
Don't
sway
shoot.
bar,
Don't
rally
tase me.
wheels,
Don't
original
tase me.
radio,
Don't
tick-tock
take my
tack,
house,
dark blue
my
with a pitch
house,
black
my
interior,
house.
street
Don't take
legal
my
and
health
race ready,
insurance.
very fast,
Bittersweet orange
Ypsilanti,
X,
very
interior
fast,
burns like a
burns
fiend,
gas,
like
miles
nothing
to
you've
go,
ever seen.
butternut yellow,
Very fast,
burns through American
terrifying.
jobs, leaves
Never seen
nothing,
anything
bittersweet
like it.
orange
In 10
exterior,
years,
blazing
tax
afterburners,
foreclosures.
and a
In
jet
10
engine
years,
roar
took
like nothing
everyone's
you've ever
house,
heard before.
blazing very
In 10
fast.
years,
Took
tax
everyone,
foreclosures
and
took
somehow nobody who
36% of all
caused it
Detroit
ever paid a
properties.
price. Now nobody can
2005 to
find out who owns the
2015,
properties.
48205
Thieves see
Northeast
empty blocks
Detroit
and
used to
strip
be
the
city
houses
employees,
every
now leads in
Thursday.
murders and
Coleman Young
arson.
Municipal
Homes
Building,
lost to
13th
foreclosure are
floor.
often never
Sheriff's
reoccupied.
officials, auctions,
Negative
bank,
equity.
foreclosed
Nationally, 7
properties.
million homeowners still
Om
underwater.
Shiva.
409
Om
Chevy
Shiva.
Big Block,
Om
302 Ford
Shiva.
V8.
Om
This is a very
Shiva.
nice example of pure American muscle.
OMSHIVA, Michigan.
You better mind this child who's walking at the edge of the woods with his little red rifle.
You better mind this child who's watching from the edge of the woods with his little red rifle.
Maha Deva, Maha Deva.
You better mind this child who's watching from the edge of the woods with his little red rifle.
75, 85, 90.
Deva.
75, 85, 90.
Deva. You better mind this child who's watching from the edge of the woods with his little red rifle. You better mind this child who's watching from the edge of the woods with his little red rifle. 75, 85, 90.
Deva.
75, 85, 90.
Deva.
75, 85, 90.
Deva.
75, 85, 90.
Deva. Many years after the fall, when it was all over, when it was winter, after inauguration, before President's Day, during a thaw, we gathered at the site of the old American axle plant to count up losses, laugh at fate, and realize that nothing is forever. We gathered at the River Rouge. At the former Pontiac Assembly, we came together. At a bar in Hamtramck that used to be a jazz club, that used to be a speakeasy, we came together to count the number of
properties
GTOs
lost to
produced in
foreclosure,
1967.
wearing welding goggles
Fordite
and
bracelets
respirators.
and thermal
We
gloves.
came
We
to
lost
believe
count
in a power
of how many
greater than
people and
ourselves.
how many
That is
houses and how many
ourselves.
jobs
All
were
together,
lost. We
that is
lost
all of
count
us.
of
That
the
is
money
what
that
power
was
to the
extracted
people
from
means.
us.
That
We
is what
gathered at the
union
Elegiac
means.
River
We
Ford
stand as
plant,
one, and the
where all
voice
the
that
union
speaks
marches
for us
used to
speaks
end.
for all.
We gathered at the
We are
burned
not
bridges,
lost.
where all our belongings had been tossed.
Rare.
We gathered at the
1979
Chelsea
Pontiac
Proving
Trans Am
Grounds to
Platinum
watch
Silver
cars that
400
don't
big
exist
block with
race the
manual
track very
4-speed.
fast, to
Extremely
hear the roar of
clean,
engines that
extremely
don't
torquey,
exist,
but
and to
runs
see
great.
afterburners
Blast to
blazing in
drive.
the night
Watch
sky.
this.
We gathered at Irish Hills to pick
Original
up beer
Borg
cans
Warner
for
T10
cash.
transmission
Wearing
with a center
hazmat
force
suits, we
gold
gathered at
clutch.
the Flint
Watch
River
this.
and
Watch
drowned
this.
in lies. We
We
acquiesced. We
We
said
gave them
yes to everything
they
you
asked
wanted.
for.
We
gave up
gave you what
everything
you
it had
asked
taken
for.
us
We
years
gave
to
you what
gain.
you asked
We
for.
signed
We
it
gave
all
you
away,
everything.
thinking if this
We
is what
gathered
it
at the
takes to
Joe.
save
We gathered at
ourselves.
Ford
We
Field to
gathered
remember
up our
Tiger
belongings
Stadium,
and vacated the
demolished in
premises by the date
2009, though the
indicated on the
playing field
notice.
is still
We
there
did
at the
what we were
corner,
told.
cared
We
for and
followed the
maintained
law.
by the people
Why
who
did
did
no one
not
look
want
out
to
for
see
us?
it go.
Why did our country close its
turn
heart?
its back?
What
What
would
would
it
it
cost
take
to
to
bring back
restore
what we
what
have
has been taken
lost?
away?
This
I've already
question
answered
is
this
not to be
question.
asked
This
anymore.
is settled.
We've already answered
We're not
this
going to
question.
relitigate this.
Nobody
He's already
cares.
made it
This is
clear
a
what he intends to
non-issue.
do.
He won the election before he won the election.
Oh, silver pearl January sun, shine on us through overcast sky, through layers of permafrost coming apart, through psychedelic Detroit agate swirling, where heaven meets the lake, ermine white, polar white, Can-Am white, dusk blue, Cortez silver, Laguna gray, tuxedo black, and deliver us to Belle Isle. No more heavy machinery, no more heavy metals in the river, no more rubber,
Extremely
plastic,
torquey,
glass,
but a
glue,
blast to
paint,
drive.
glitter, chrome, stainless
How did this
steel,
happen?
swirl-polished
How did
intake
this
valves,
happen?
fully
How did
restored,
this
and
happen?
completely numbers
How did this
matching,
ever happen?
unique history,
How did this
pristine
ever
car.
happen?
I miss you. I wish it were different. I wish it weren't so. Om Shiva.
Om Shiva.
Om Shiva, Michigan.
Factory correct,
1979
Carolina
Pontiac
blue,
Trans Am,
Glacier blue,
platinum
Dusk
silver,
blue,
8-cylinder,
Le Mans
4-speed,
blue,
rare,
Frost
400
green,
big block with
Fathom
manual
green,
4-speed,
Hugger orange,
extremely
long
clean,
tube
extremely
headers add
torquey, but
torque.
runs
Like
great
this
and a
car
blast
needs
to
more
drive.
torque.
Original
This is
Borg
a
Warner
must-see.
T10 transmission with
For
a
the
center
muscle-
force gold clutch.
This is a must-see for the muscle car crowd looking for a special Chevelle.
Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Om Shiva, Michigan. 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 Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
That was the first time we ever did that for a live audience.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was the first time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. This is a really stupid poem. And it's dedicated to the Democrats in Congress. And we'll do this one, and then we'll take a little short break so everybody can just kind of clear their head, and then we'll come back and do a couple of greatest hits.
So stay tuned.
So stay tuned. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
This poem is called A Little Revolution. Did I say that already?
No.
Did I not say that? No. This poem is called A Little Revolution. It's a disco song. So feel free to go, woo, woo, if you...
You'll know where.
All right. The world called. It wants you to get in line. What?
Oh, yeah.
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 I want to hear a little
Oh, yeah.
revolution.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear a little
Oh, yeah.
revolution.
I want to hear a
"That's fact,
little
yo. It do not need proven."
revolution.
I said,
I
"That's
wanna hear a
fact,
little
yo. It do not need proven."
Revolution. Said
Time
that's
is
a
now.
fact,
Wait,
yo.
what do you
It do
think
not
you're
need
doing?
proven. Said
Time
that's
is
a fact,
now.
yo.
Wait, what do
It
you think
not
you're
need
doing?
proven.
Shaky little global
Wow.
shakedown, yeah.
Wow. Oh.
World on its axis,
Wow.
wobbling.
Yeah.
Well, come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Be the solution. Be the solution.
Shaky little global
1, 2, 3.
shakedown. Well,
1, 2, shake.
world on its
Ha, ha. 1, 2,
axis
shake.
wobbling.
Ha, ha.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Shaky little
1,
global
2, 3.
shakedown. Well,
1, 2, 3.
shake.
1,
Shake
2,
it
3.
down.
1,
Shake
2,
it
shake.
down,
Ha, ha.
down,
1, 2,
shake it down,
Ha.
down.
Yeah, come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Be the solution. Be the solution. Be this up. Be this up. I want to hear a little revolution. I want to hear a little revolution. I want to hear a little revolution. I want to hear a little revolution.
All right now, all right now, all right now, all right. I want to hear a few solutions. I want to hear a little revolution. I want to hear some new solutions. I want to hear a little revolution.
I said that's a fact, yo, it do not need proving.
I want to hear a little revolution. I want to hear a little revolution.
Yeah, come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Come on, baby, now don't you be the problem. Be the solution. Be the solution.
I want to tell ya.
The world called.
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 I want to tell ya.
The world called, and it wants you to get in line. Yeah, the world called, and it wants you to get in line. Yeah, the world called, and it wants you to get in line. Get in line. Get in line. Get in line. I want to hear a little revolution.
Be the solution.
Yeah, yeah.
Be the solution.
Yeah, yeah.
Be the solution.
Yeah, yeah.
All right now.
Yeah. I want to hear
revolution.
A little revolution.
All right now.
I want to hear
revolution.
A little revolution.
All right now.
I want to hear
revolution.
A little revolution.
Revolution.
All right now. 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 All right. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Stand and talk about. We're back. Oh, don't get up, don't get up. All right, so, yeah, once again, thanks for being here, and
so much. Yeah.
we're just gonna do some older stuff now. Some of you may know some. Do you guys, you young people over here, do you know who Frank Sinatra was? Okay, all right, I'm just, who?
Just checking.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. The bars close and Sinatra walks out. Just a man in a hat and a trench coat. A standing ovation always follows.
Because
he is a terminal
such an
delinquent in a
incredible
bad
entertainer,
mood, a
an
temper
inspiration
tantrum
to
over 3
3
generations. Age has not mellowed nor time sweetened him.
He is the greatest of them all. He is the living embodiment of the fine tradition of macho American overkill.
He is the last man I want to applaud.
Sleep with.
The opposite of Andy Warhol is Frank Sinatra. Irredeemably corny, violent, heavy-handed, and horny. He is all. He is nothing at all.
You cannot make jokes about Frank Sinatra. Some say he sings like a dream and gives voice to emotions most men can
Don't
never
even know they
admit to,
have.
that tie up the heart or break it in pieces.
Some say he speaks for men
unable to speak, unfortunate men of the 20th century, trapped in ridiculous cages, cages they never imagined, cages of their own making. Some say he belongs in prison, him and his mob connections. You know what they say, but nothing was proven.
In the 50s, his cloven hooves marked up many a bandstand. Critics said, quit, hit it.
Who does he think he is?
Sicilian,
Overly sensitive,
Sicilian,
split personality,
Sicilian,
skitsy,
Sicilian,
scary,
Jilly
Jilly Rizzo, alcohol, alcohol content, Rat Pack, Radio City Music Hall, Jimmy Van Heusen, Johnny Mercer, Harold Arlen, William B. Williams, Sam Giancana, Cole Porter,
Toots Shore. He likes it when people call him a class act. It confirms his own opinion.
If he is misunderstood, it is because he is an
confusing.
asshole. Your fabulous face, always
stored in the
grimacing
case
at
of such a troubled
reporters.
man.
Don't
Sad.
make me laugh.
Got a telegram from Sinatra. Here's what it said.
Your information stinks, lady. Broads always think they know best, right?
Don't talk to me, baby.
You're not in my league, not in my league. Where'd you get that information? You're a leech, man, just like the rest of them. Get it?
The way you sip
Cunt.
your tea.
C-U-N.
The memory of all
You
that.
know what that was.
No,
Don't you
they
been laying
can't
down for
take
that
that
$2 all
away
your
from
life.
me,
That
the way
stench
your
you smell is coming from her. I don't want to talk to you. You go home. You go home and take a bath. Let's get the hell out of here, baby. You're nothing but a tramp.
The way you haunt my dreams. In a dream, Sinatra is awakened by 20-year-old Mia Farrow as the ghost of his own past.
Strangers in the night.
She comes in the night,
exchanging
praises his
glances,
phrasing, his
wondering
voice
in
clear
the
of vibrato,
night,
natural
what
as
were the
conversation,
chances
melodious and
we'd be
cool as
sharing
restored.
love
She shows him the
before the
Beatles.
night
She shows him the
was
Who, and he slams them. And when he slams them, everybody says,
Well,
Frank's
Frank's
right.
right.
Rock and roll does suck. Somehow the past feels like a better place. A place where Ava Gardner bakes coconut cakes. A place without an Elvis. A world of his own where all men are equal, brutal, insufferable, laughable, childish,
underworld
rich.
rich. The 60s that the rest of us remember are as a little museum to Frank Sinatra. A small, curious place where Vietnam and Watts play constantly in the silent loop on the video monitor. And there's a box containing the
Pink
Stones,
Floyd, Eldridge
Hendrix,
Cleaver, Bernadette
Dennis Hopper,
Devlin, everything
Malcolm
Margaret ever said.
McDowell, and the whole Stax Volt catalog. All incomprehensible to Frank. Only thing in the whole decade makes any sense to him is Mrs. Robinson's stockinged legs.
Those he understands. Back from engagements beyond the grave, old friends visit Sinatra backstage. Sammy Davis Jr. falls on him, weeping, tells him, Baby, you're the chairman of the board. Joe E. Lewis is glad to be back. He says Vegas is better than heaven. Deeper cleavage and lots more booze. Opens a bottle, here's to the boys.
They don't notice the club is closing. They don't notice the passing of time because they're wives, because they're fans, because they're hormones, because they're drunk. But you know something? The way I see it, the real problem is mortality. The real problem is you get old and die. Gotta go sometime. Time is short. Beauty vanishes. God knows why the world's the way it is.
The real problem is body and soul don't mix.
Why don't you just shut up and sing?
The boundaries of good taste and human decency having been crossed and crossed out by the bourbon in his
bloodstream,
Frank Sinatra stands and offers a toast.
To the human race.
To the human race.
To hell with the human race. Bunch of bucket-half hookers. What have they ever done for me? All you mothers are worthless. There's nobody in my league. Placing myself on his good side, I raise my hand to ask a question.
Mr. Sinatra, how can anyone so wretched sing so well?
Well, he says, I'm not the first, and I won't be the last one born, a walking contradiction, dead on from the heart, the rest all thrown together, hitting the same walls over and over and over.
A person is only a case, a holder for all manner of things, a random arrangement of idiocy and glory, sometimes a barrage of artistic light, sometimes an embarrassment, a dismaying puddle of slush, sometimes a nobody, fading into the crowd or the distance, the welfare office, the supermarket, the laundromat, the library, and sometimes marvelous as a god, all in one lifetime, all in one life. Doobie doobie doo, doo 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 doo, doo 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 doo, doo 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 doo. That's a funny poem. Thank you. Oh God, that's a funny poem. Okay, back to economics.
Can't get away from economics.
Yes, this one's about my economics professor from Columbia University, Matt Kahn. And this poem is called Matt Kahn's Email. Message I sent to Matt Kahn's email day before yesterday, day before I died of
Underachievement, day before I
allocative,
dropped out.
Efficiency.
What is the best? Day before I slit my wrist with a cursor.
Chaser. Combination of goods. Day before I chant down
Scarsdale, Babylon.
Scarcity.
Choice. Scarcity.
Choice.
Day before I said, okay, this is the best, combination.
Where the curve flattens.
Where the straight bends right, you know my name.
Cuts through the low point of the
right, you know my name. Is produced with the fewest inputs.
At a marginal cost of less is more than
more is better than less.
And I say it is, and he says yes. Look at the graph. No calculus?
No.
Where this meets this?
No.
More is better than less?
No. I say, oh, see, he says this curves out this way, and I say, I guess I see how this works. More is better than less, he says, like an equation.
No algebra, no calculus. When marginal utility x equals declines, the more one consumes.
But you have to think like this. More is better than less. More is better than less.
And the paradox of value is that
which is unnecessary is worth much more. Like life is idolized.
And life is everywhere.
And life is cheap, right? Yeah, life is cheap. Statistics on the production of dead bodies
in the United States. I question why. I sent him email, and he says he knows. He says he can graph it.
He says the treatment of violence is not yet profitable. You know why? Incentives. Two things to remember. Supply and demand.
Supply and demand. And you always substitute away from the more expensive. Why? Away from the valuable. Why? Elasticity equals,
don't you want a percent change over? No percent change over. No percent change over. No.
I know why him sent email and came this reply. Labor.
Capital.
Labor.
Capital. Numerator, denominator, num, dominator, sum.
Flip this over. Multiply by the square root of
everything produced by a nation in a year. It's a production function. See what I mean? Demand is otherwise
nihil est.
That's Latin.
Inelastic, that is.
Domination.
Advantage.
Absolute.
Domination.
Advantage.
Absolute. When percent
Don't
change
leave
Q.
Yet. Maybe you'll get it.
When percent
Don't go,
change Q.
Maybe you'll see it.
When percent change Q is less than
command send 1, then demand it does not change. Demand it does not change. Demand it does not change. Because there is no substitute. Don't leave me a message there, comma. Leave me a message here. Graph the optimal demand. Is there really more and more scarcity? Count counterfactuals. What if X never occurred? Expectations will be rational, and people will get around policy, and people will compile statistics, and people will become statistics. See what I mean? As long as the property rights are well defined, it will not become
eventually vertical,
right? Don't leave me a message there, comma. Leave me a message here, because I'm not reachable.
I'm not real.
One more question.
See me later.
Where is there a demand curve for this? It's out there.
Way out there.
Which way does it slope?
It slopes to the left.
It slopes to the right.
It slopes to the horizon. More.
Maybe a crescendo of numbered curves and an everlasting calculation is better.
Spent speeding down the digital highway, looking at the digital stars,
then less. More. Vertical demand, same at any price,
is better. When do you work? When do you not work?
Then less. More. Half the income, more violence is better.
Change input, change output,
then less. More difficult than I thought, or maybe it's just that less is better than more.
And label the axes: price, quantity,
income, consumption,
death,
violence.
Less is better than more.
Sometimes his email hits me.
Hi, it's me, Emily XYZ. The X stands for X junkie. The Y is for yes. Z equals the unknown. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks very much. Every couple of weeks, he takes his metal detector out to the national park, hikes up to the big chasm that separates us and them, which the founding mothers and fathers did not envision, which nobody thought would happen. Wonder how it happened. Wonder how it happened. How'd the rich get that rich? How'd the poor get that poor? How did everybody get so murderous? How did everybody get so ready to kill over the stupidest shit? Cash.
Cash.
Quarters.
Quarters. Quarters.
Gonna do the laundry, he says.
Take in the car,
He says. Gets on the highway, lighted like a landing strip. Lighted like a landing strip. The slate of darkness scribbled on with a neon pen.
Somebody's cartoon car flying through dark, digital backyards, flying through banks' glass door, flying through bankrupt economies and emptified ghetto streets made morbid by gut reaction of kids backed by gap,
beating
not
heart of
by
the first
gold,
days of the
not by
21st
God.
century. He comes to a
Slot machine, cash machine, cash.
Who knows where his heart is? His heart
is
was
in a
ripped
bus
out
station
and buried in a
locker.
mattress
His
stuffed
heart,
with
his
cash.
remains,
He
he
guesses.
He
Every couple of
questions,
weeks
he
he takes
questions
his
things,
metal
but no answers
detector
ever
out to the
seem to
national
come.
park.
He knows
hikes
religion
up
is
to the
not the
big
solution.
chasm that
Every
separates
couple of
us
minutes,
and them,
poster
which
worker
the founding
massacre,
mothers and
slaughtering
fathers
law
did not
firms,
envision,
courtrooms. Where
which
does it
nobody
end?
thought
How
would
does it
happen. Wonder how it happened. Wonder how it happened. How'd the rich get that rich? How'd the poor get that poor? How did everybody get so murderous? How did everybody get so ready to kill over the stupidest shit? He thinks it must come down to
He
cash.
thinks it must come down to cash.
Must be everything comes down to
Must
cash.
be everything comes down to cash.
In this country anyway.
Cash.
In this country anyway.
Cash. Everything comes down to this.
To avoid misery,
Cash.
pulls into the parking lot, lots of money in his pocket, gets a drink,
Gets a
drinks
drink,
it, drinks it, drinks it, and the quarters go in the slot machine, and the quarters gets a drink, drinks it, drinks it, drinks it, and the quarters go in the slot machine. Cash.
Orange, cherry, lemon, cherry, lemon, cherry, lemon, lemon, cherry, lemon, lemon, cherry, lemon, lemon, cherry, lemon, lemon,
Cherry, cherry, blank, lemon, orange, lemon, orange, orange, lemon, 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 orange, lemon, orange, lemon, lemon, orange, lemon, orange, cherry, lemon, orange, orange, lemon, 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 orange, blank, cherry, 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 lemon, blank, blank, cherry, blank, cherry, lemon, cherry, blank, lemon, cherry, blank, lemon, cherry, blank, cherry,
cherry, orange, lemon, 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 cherry, orange, cherry, orange, lemon, cherry, orange, lemon, cherry, orange, lemon, cherry, orange, cherry, 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 cash.
He took the day off work so he could be with his friends, Sammy and Davis, and ride around Telluride and ride around Vegas. He says he wants to live a life free of boredom, a life free of pain. Says this the U.S., and there's money everywhere. In the desert hills, in the darkest bar, in the deepest casket, in the poorest excuse, in the flat expression, in the fabrication, in the sliding land, in the Sands Hotel. I'm going to the store.
He says, take in the car, ignoring the index of economic indicators
And the statistics that tell me I'm poor. I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store. I'm going to the store.
Isn't that what money's for?
Thanks. Okay. I just also, tonight, wanted to say thank you to Myers Bartlett because this work is takes a lot of work. You know, she's been by my side for a really long time. And, you know, if it weren't for her, we wouldn't even have attempted to memorize this stuff years ago. When she first suggested it, I was like, oh, no. But, you know, she was right. And, you know, she's contributed greatly to this work, and I just really want to thank you so much for being with me all this time. And for being such a good sport about rehearsing so much. Okay, so this is the last piece we'll do for tonight. This is oh, well, it's just a poem. Right. Okay?
Yeah.
If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If they don't get it, 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 it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Thanks. Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody who tuned in on the live stream as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emily and Myers. Thank you all for coming. I also want to thank our techs working tonight, James and Pedro working sound, Gary at videography, my poetry project staff colleague Heather, as well as all our volunteers. And thank you all for coming out, and thank you for this incredible performance, truly. Thank you.